I don't think anybody matches up very well with Hinsdale Central. You know, they have a lot of very good players, and they have size, which is a big issue for anybody that plays them.
They do some things better than we do. We have maybe a little bit more inside game than they do.
Hinsdale has several inside players that are 6'7" or 6'8", so that will pose a big challenge.
The styles are similar, but they are a little bit contrasting in that we like to do a little bit more inside than they do. They like to maybe shoot the three a little bit more than we do. But the matchups are solid. I mean, the matchups are very even. It should be a very competitive game.
The Hinsdale LT rivalry is a big one. You know, everybody on both sides looks forward to it, and the students over the last couple of years, the student sections have really built the game up to a frenzy. A lot of the kids at school and on the teams know each other, and you know, they talk during the year, and it means a lot to be able to have the bragging rights for the year.
The Comcast Network proudly presents the CN100 Game of the Week. Our first telecast of the new year brings us to Hinsdale for a West Suburban Silver Conference battle as the two-time defending conference champs, the Hinsdale Central Red Devils, play host to the Lions of Lyons Township. And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, and welcome. Alongside Matt Rodewald, Mark Kruger, delighted to have you with us, and on behalf of all of us here at CN100, a very happy and healthy 2015. And Matt, both teams come into tonight's game with a perfect 3-0 conference record, so obviously the winner tonight will have the inside track at winning a conference title.
There is no doubt this is as an electric atmosphere as you can get for the regular season. One of the most historic gyms in the state of Illinois. Two teams that are undefeated in conference play, and two teams that are expected to do some serious damage in March. This is a great test for both squads.
Well, let's talk a little bit about this LT team. They finished third in their holiday tournament. Not a lot of height on this team, but well-disciplined, and they can play some pretty good defense.
They're not intimidated by anyone. They can match up pretty well with as far as the play in the middle a little bit, as well as the play on the perimeter. They've got some scorers. They can get on a roll, and they can get a hot streak from the outside. This should be a very interesting matchup for them to try and come in tonight and steal a win on the road.
Well, the Red Devils won Tuesday night against St. Viator, have a 4-game winning streak, and people here in Hinsdale, Matt, they have a lot of high expectations for this team.
This has been building for the last 3 or 4 years right now. All this talent, all of the experience, and with a lot of leaders that have been faces of the program for sure, there's a lot of pressure on this team, and this is a great early test for them because they're going to have a lot of big games like this when they head down the stretch.
Phipps' third rebound of the game. Nigo faked the three, now drives and goes right in for the layup.
You hit those 2 threes, and that's what happens. All of a sudden you run out on that 3, and it creates a driving lane for him, an easy 2 for him.
Harrison with all 8 of the Lions' points here. Well, Hutcherson thought about the 3, drove and puts it in.
Great aggressive move, seeing that he had his man leading and he went all the way into the rack. And that's experience off the bench.
Phipps kicks it out to Nigo. Connor, that 3 is off. Ives goes high for the rebound.
Still like the patience from Lions in that possession.
Oh, Bradshaw to Rafferty.
Great recognition to find him up ahead. And that's what happens when you get a senior leader that understands, I got a Division I forward running down the floor. I got to find him. And there he was, beating everybody back to the basket.
Bruner, bounce pass to Nigo. Here's Phipps on the move. Oh, nice pass to Bruner. Bruner with 13, nice dish from Phipps. Bounce pass inside of Nigo, stripped by Bradshaw. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Bradshaw to Kiernan. Oh, what a pass.
Let's watch the break. It started on the pick and roll, and they defended it well, and then the pick from behind. And then he realizes on 2-on-1, all I have to do is throw it up and my big guy will go get it and finish it.
To view this exclusive Xfinity TV programming in its entirety, check the CN100 schedule for a list of airtimes, or view this program anytime on demand by selecting Get Local and choosing CN100.